There they are. I must keep an eye on them so I cannot hold the phone much. Hello YouTube land. It's One Pinoy Chick Chats. Thank you for tuning in to my channel today. So hot here, guys. It's so humid. Like I wanted to bring a fan, you know, this abanico fan, but because I brought my phones, I brought my coffee, I just totally forgot my fan, and I can't bring I inside because she doesn't have a phone anymore. Twice I've given I a phone, and twice also she bought her own phone. It always gets damaged because her nephew keeps using it, especially now that the phone is being used for online schooling. I don't know how it works, but yeah, it's used by a kid. So what else can I say? So right now she doesn't have a phone. I'm not sure how I'm gonna look, how I'm gonna appear in your screen, guys, because I don't have a selfie stick with me. I left it in my bag that I used yesterday. So my rant today is, you know, one struggle I have to deal with while living in a place like this, a province and a very remote area. The issue I had yesterday with the barangay office or the barangay office people is the regular delay of information, because like it did not just happen once with me. It happened like a few times already. You know, the community meetings, whenever they change the schedule, I am not informed. That's the first experience I have here, because most of the residents here in our community are not really well-educated people. This is a poor community, so like I want to share also my knowledge and my my basic knowledge in life or that type of thing. And I could not even contribute to anything because I'm not informed that like the agreed Sunday 4 o'clock meeting is like moved to Saturday 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, things like that. And so it's kind of frustrating sometimes. And the second time was the meeting about the African swine flu, being a like us being backyard pig racers. I also want to know like the do's and don'ts of, you know, during the time of African swine flu. Well, I haven't have update of that at the moment, but like the prices of pork in the market has gone down a bit, and the farm gate prices of live weight has gone down also, like from 180 170 it's now down to 140 150, depends on the age of the pig. So really, guys, for me, I really need to know that that type of meetings. And before, I was only able to attend during the third meeting, and I was just informed just because the Purok chairman was here complaining about the drains, like when it flooded here and the rubbish of people got stuck into the drains. You know that I'm not sure if you are subscribed to my husband's channel, an Aussie Farming in the Philippines, you might probably know about that time. And that was the only time I was informed that there's a meeting, but that was the second time because I wasn't informed of the first one. And the other day, or like if you have seen my previous video on information dissemination here in our community, in our very remote community, it was clear on that video that they announced the second dose of AstraZeneca and Sinovac. And so when I had the chance yesterday to go to the barangay office, like I bought some vegetables in the neighbor's little shop, sari store they call it here, and I have to be watchful of snakes around here because last time it was just on top of me while herding my baby Chino last time. And so like vegetables from the sari store, I told William we should go to the barangay office to inquire. And the reason I inquired about vaccination is that there are rumors that there will come a time that you cannot enter into any establishment like supermarkets, offices, if you are not vaccinated, if you don't have a vaccine card, as they say. And because our president said that everybody has to get a vaccine. So like if time comes that we really need to have that, then I should, you know, be ahead of any information. So I asked if when to get the vaccine, because we have not heard, like firstly I pointed out that you don't have a proper information drive of any community activities here. Like, you know, you have announced the second dose, but you did not, I haven't heard of the first of the announcement of the first dose. And like this is the truth, guys. He knows the first dose was not announced. It was not announced like how it was announced the second time. Like they were in a multi-cab and they drove with a player or a megaphone, whatever is that, like second dose for those who had first dose of AstraZeneca and Sinovac, blah blah blah. And there was not anything like that, but the staff said, yes ma'am, it was only announced on the barangay captain's Facebook page. My God. And I'm not friends with we are not friends with the barangay captain's personal Facebook account. So like, why is this, why it always happens like this, you know? It's always late information. Yeah, that's how it is living in a province, guys. Oh, raining, it suddenly gets dark. What? not listening to me. Nobody's coming home. Alright, just wings. So the second thing, maybe I just have to make it fast. Make this fast. So when I called the lady to butcher the Miss Hernia pig, she said, so we have to butcher on Friday, not Saturday, because we're going away. We're not afraid to go out now because we had a Pfizer vaccine last week. Oh, what's that? Yeah, they had the Pfizer vaccine last week. I said, huh? How did it happen that that was the second dose only? No, there was Pfizer if you're there early. So I asked again the staff why the announcement was just for second dose of AstraZeneca and Sinovac. So a lot of people missed out on that Pfizer. Like, here they come, guys. So dark now, babies. Go home. Guys, I have to cut this short. See you when I see you. Running, running, running. Oh my god, I have to go home. There's nothing now I can do, guys, but wait for the rain to stop and just sit here with my goat and smell like a goat. Can you imagine that? Like, wait here. So where was I? So I was saying this neighbor that's gonna butcher Miss Hernia pig told me they got Pfizer. So I asked the barangay staff when I went there yesterday, why was the announcement only made for the second dose of AstraZeneca and Sinovac, and there's no, you know, it's like a lot of people miss out because you don't have any announcement. Like, if it's a limited number of vaccine, then do something, maybe like get a priority list like other places. As far as I know, other places they have like you must register online to get the priority number, and then later schedule. So there is no how you call, like anybody who would go to the vaccination area are only those with priority numbers, and there will be no how you call, congestion of the barangay offices or barangay, for example, a health clinic, care clinic, whatever, wherever they conduct the vaccination. So really, sometimes that's well, that's the downside of one of the downside of living in a province, guys. So what, like, I understand that there's only limited number. Yes, we all know that, because even first world countries can hardly get like the exact number of doses that's required for their population, right? So here, being overpopulated country, we understand that, but like, I don't get it when they cannot do something. A lot of people have missed out. It's like, I'm not sure if there's excess because they did not announce at Pfizer that, and the staff there at the barangay office don't have a clue because the vaccination area is on a separate building that's just a walking distance, but it's in a separate building. So he doesn't know. Like, at that time I went there, he's the only one that's left in the barangay. Really, guys, it's always I feel bad sometimes because, like, here during community meetings, I'm always left out with information, especially if they move it to another day. Like our regular schedule of community meeting here is Sunday 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's feeding time of our animals. And sometimes, because William is the one feeding right now, I mean before pandemic, William is the one feeding the animals, so like I get to attend. But like in just before pandemic, they keep moving it to like sometimes Friday 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturday 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they would know. I don't know. Really, I seriously don't know. And sometimes, like, you can't take it from me to feel bad with our closest neighbors, because they are able to attend. They would have the information that the community meeting is rescheduled, but they won't like share the information. Seriously, I feel bad. Like, I don't know if it's just with me, or it also happens to wives of other expats, that like when you are married to an expat, you don't need anything. So for any community meeting, you are like, phew, you are not part of it. But if they need money to raise money, they would come to your door, bring a letter. We have a community events, upcoming community event, and we need funds to materialize everything, blah blah blah. It's like, I hate it, guys. Like, I don't know if this happens to other people out there, not just wives of expats, but like when they see that you have a bigger house than them, is like, oh, come on, we are all farmers here, we are all working here, we are all living here. It's a community. Come on, people. Come on, neighbors. Like, you know, if we want to live in isolation, we would have like live in an island. You know, like that's one thing they don't understand here. Like, you would be an outcast. Well, guys, I give up. I'm heading home even if it rains. I'll have my coffee there, because it's still raining, guys. And look at this, it's still sunny, it's still raining. So let's call it a day. Thank you for tuning into my channel again. This has been One Pinoy Chick Chats. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell for notification of my future vlogs. Bye!